A lot of business owners, unfortunately, have that mindset. So I'm just sharing this story with you. Here's what happened. Yeah, there were business conversations going on for sure. But do you know what? And they were also talking about how they could support their child better that had a traumatic experience, how they could lose that extra inch off their waist, how to find a relationship when you're so busy in your work and you're in your 40s. How do you proactively find something when you're a busy entrepreneur? A few years ago, I used all of my learning and knowledge and frameworks around strategy and execution for business, and I decided to apply it to my life because I felt that most business owners that I spoke to that are very financially successful did not quite apply the same amount of rigor in strategizing what they really wanted in life versus what they wanted for their business. Well, they had all these plans and spreadsheets and metrics for their business, and they had some loose type of idea that, hey, one day I'm going to have an exit, one day be profitable to this level. And at that future date, I will then focus on my health, my relationships, learning things that I've always been interested in. So a lot of business owners, unfortunately, have that mindset. And I get it. If you're below a certain level of profitability, it's a struggle. Like you need to make things work. Otherwise, you can't pay your mortgage. You can't do other things. But this is not the level of successful business owner I'm talking about. These are people that are making multi-millions of dollars in profit, and yet they still have a mindset that they need to accomplish all of this before they can focus on the other things. So I'm just sharing this story with you. Here's what happened. I focused on what was most important for me, my definition of fulfillment and happiness. I prioritized that I really need to focus on my family first, my health second, and then change my business around to serve me instead of the other way around. In my mind, as I looked at my life before making this decision, there was the business, and then there was, little arrows coming out of it for, health when I have a chance, family, top priority when I have the time, et cetera, et cetera. Now in my mind, it's my life and what are the key parts that are important for me to have a fulfilling life. Business is one of those areas that the arrow points to, but it is also health. It is also my relationships. It is also my charitable giving and a host of other things. So with this switch, I switched my business model. With this switch, I actually was inspired after I shared this with several entrepreneurs. I took them through the same process and they made some changes in their life. So I actually just launched a few weeks ago my mastermind group, where the focus is these are business people, but they are being really clear on what they want in their fulfilling life. And I'm helping them on the strategy and business side, as well as the parts of their life that they want to focus on. So everyone has a very clear definition of the key parts of their life that they want to focus on. They have habits they're developing, they have initiatives that they're implementing, just like you would for a business. And what was really touching for me in the first gathering is that, sure, these entrepreneurs, these business owners, yeah, they talked about how to leverage AI in their business or how to incorporate it into a new offering or challenges and how to take a offering that they had that was being saturated in the marketplace because of AI and commoditize. Like, yeah, there were business conversations going on for sure. But do you know what? And they were also talking about how they could support their child better that had a traumatic experience. They were talking about how they could lose that extra inch off their waist and what more they could do to develop their health. They were talking about, how to find a relationship when you're so busy in your work and you're in your 40s. How do you proactively find something when you're a busy entrepreneur? Like, how do you do that? These were the most impactful discussions that this group of entrepreneurs had. And if any of this resonates to you, please reach out to me. I will give you resources. I will tell you about this mastermind group. I'm building out a few more groups in the end of this year. If this is an opportunity to be strategic about your business and strategic about your life with a community to help you, this is what I'm passionate about. That's the impact I want to make. Reach out to me. Thank you so much for listening intently and being so engaged today. And I appreciate all of you.